About a maid I sing a song, tickety-tackety-tin. About a maid I sing a song, she didn't have her family long. Not only did she do them wrong, but she did every one of them in. She did them in, she did every one of them in. Well, one morning in a fit of pique, tickety-tackety-tin. One morning in a fit of pique, she drowned her father in the creek. Oh, the water tasted bad for a week, and we had to make do with gin, with gin. We had to make do with gin. Her mother, she would never stand, tickety-tackety-tin. Her mother, she would never stand, and so a cyanide soup she planned. And her mother, she died with a spoon in her hand, and her face in a hideous grin, a grin, and her face in a hideous grin. Well, she tied her brother up with stones, tickety-tackety-tin. She tied her brother up with stones, and she sent him down to Davy Jones. And all they ever found were some bones, and occasional pieces of skin, and occasional pieces of skin. Well, she set her sister's hair on fire, tickety-tackety-tin. She set her sister's hair on fire, and as the smoke and flames rose higher, she danced around the funeral pyre, playing a violin, a violin. She was playing a violin. One day when she had nothing to do, tickety-tackety-tin. One day when she had nothing to do, she cut her baby brother in two.
Don't try this at home.
And she served him up as an Irish stew.
Mulligan.
And she invited the neighbours in. The neighbours in. She invited the neighbours in. And when at last the police came by, tickety-tackety-tin. And when at last the police came by, her little pranks she would not deny. To do so she would have to lie. And lying she knew was a sin, a sin. Lying she knew was a sin. Our tragic tale we'll not prolong, tickety-tackety-tin. Our tragic tale we'll not prolong, and if any of you did not enjoy the song, you've yourselves to blame if it's too long. You should never have let us begin. Let us begin. You should never have let us begin. Let us begin. You should never have let us begin. Let us begin. You should never have let us begin. Let us begin. You should never have let us begin. Let us begin. Let us begin. You should never have let us begin. Let us begin. You should never have let us begin. Let us begin. You should never have let us begin.